Well, the man who works at the restaurant by the alley where this happened just told me, Alex and Christine, that no place is safe anymore. And that pretty much sums up the feeling when you hear about crimes like this. When someone is accused of brandishing an old Soviet-style AK-47 in a street robbery, that definitely gets people's attention. You're looking at security camera footage, the victims walking away when from the left, armed robbers approach. One with a handgun, one pointing what was described as an AK-47 assault weapon. They took money and cash and ran off.
Not shocking. We've had a couple of active shootings.
Larry Block, who operates the popular WeHoville website, has lived and worked here for almost 40 years. Believes the recent slight reduction in sheriff's deputies and reliance on unarmed so-called security ambassadors sends the wrong message.
It's awful to, it's scary to think that this is happening in our streets, and you can't, it's happening Tuesday at, 9:45 p.m. on a Tuesday night, which is the slowest night of the week in town.
And happened right behind the restaurant La Boheme on Santa Monica Boulevard. The alley, covered by security cameras, captured the footage. Not great clarity on the suspects, though. The sheriff's still searching for them, a man and two women.
We're still waiting to obtain, see if there's any more angles, and then also we're getting footage from nearby businesses.
How did they get away?
At this point, we don't know. I would presume there's a vehicle involved, but at this point, it's still being investigated.
West Hollywood's mayor says despite this, crime is down slightly, statistically, in this city of some 35,000. But it's little comfort to those who hear about incidents like this.
When we walk the streets and then we see videos of military-style assault weapons on our streets at 9 o'clock at night, that is not a sense of safety. That is not a sense of security, and we can feel it. So no metrics in the world can counter how we feel about public safety.
Public safety, obviously a huge issue here in West Hollywood, as everywhere. Controversy over the city's slight reduction in sheriff deputies, but there's not really any way to say if even an increased number of deputies could have prevented what happened here Tuesday night in this alley, because as we often tell folks, Ellis and Christine, law enforcement can't be everywhere, every place, right? Live in West Hollywood, I'm Phil Schuman, Fox 11 News.